This is a time in our worship service, especially for children, although I'm often told that the grown-ups get a lot out of it too. So what I have with me here today are a couple tools. I have a watering can, right, and a little spade. And if you were here with me, I would ask you, what would we do with these things? And since I know you're all quite smart, I know you would tell me that we would water plants with them, we would dig little holes for our seeds and our plants, and we would use it to plant a garden or to take care of a garden, take care of some flowers on our porches, whatever we might do with these items, right? And so sometimes when we do that, we use the word tend. We tend a garden, or we tend a flower pot, or we tend something. And that means to take care of it so that it can grow and reach its full life, its full potential. Maybe it's going to make tomatoes, or it's going to make corn, or produce beautiful flowers. There's lots of things that get produced when we tend something. In our story today, Jesus tells a parable. He tells everybody a story. And he says, well, these people, they took care of things, right? So they produced something, but then they kept it all to themselves. And Jesus, in his story, makes it very clear that he's not very happy with that. And my question would be, if you took care of something, you would want to share it with others, right? If you had a bunch of tomatoes, if you didn't, and you tended the tomatoes, and then you didn't give them to other people, so many of the tomatoes would go bad, right? Well, Jesus tells this complicated story, and he goes on and on and on. But basically, it comes down to, how do you tend for things? And so my question to you guys, if you're not building a garden, right, is what is it that you tend to in your life, right? So if moms and dads are listening, they could say they tend to their children, and they care for them, and do whatever the children might need so that they can grow and be fruitful, right? But kids, what do you tend to? Right? What are the things that you care for? Maybe you have a pet that you tend to and you care for, and that's your responsibility. God has given that to you so that you might take care of it. So anyway, I would like you to think about and maybe talk about with your family. What are some things in your life that you're called to tend to? And how is it that you take care of them and make sure that they blossom or reach their full life?